Noah and I are just hitting up some chest and back today. But while we're hitting up this chest and back workout, I wanted to take a little bit of time to discuss with you guys what made me and Noah decide to start our own YouTube channel. But you guys can go ahead and join us on some of this workout today as well as we discuss this topic.
Okay, so I'm going to be doing 120 pounds.
Three, two, one, lift. Kind of held your breath for a second there. That's what made that one a little bit tough. Yeah. I know that's a lot. A lot of people when they're kind of newer to lifting, I've seen them do that where they hold their breath. All right, I'm gonna hit up some bent over rows. I have 245 on the bar right now. I've already done a few warm up sets. That's probably one of my favorite workouts for a big back, that and deadlift. So Noah, what have been some exciting things about making this YouTube channel for you?
Deadlifting.
So deadlifting, so you just like to see as your deadlift has progressed?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so again, the main reason that I think we decided to make this channel was we were just filming some videos, kind of just to go back and look on, to show, other people that we're talking to about our weightlifting. And so we're doing Deadcember, which was Noah's first consistent workout program. So while we're doing that Deadcember workout, Noah's like, I think I'm going to do 205 by the end of it, or 200. And I'm like, I don't know, Noah, that's a pretty big goal. But Noah's like, I'm going to hit it. So at the end of Deadcember, Noah pulls a 225-pound deadlift, which was just way higher than I was expecting.
He was expecting 185.
So 40 pounds over my expectation. And so I was just like, man, Noah's making some fast progress. And if he continues to make that progress, he's going to be an amazing lifter one day. So, part of me wanted to be like, hey, you guys can join us on this journey. Some of you guys that are already our subscribers now, you're going to remember when Noah was in middle school, and then when he's in high school, 1,500 pound total, y'all are going to be like, man, I remember when that guy started out. So that's part of the reason that I wanted us to make this YouTube channel. So we were just talking about, Noah's total right now. He thinks is close to 500. We're going to max out here in about 3 weeks, so then we'll know really for sure. But I think he's right. I think he's going to be over a 500 pound total, and for a 12-year-old, that's awesome.
I'm thinking 550.
550. And then for those of you who don't know, when you're talking about what your lifting total is, it's taking the big three lifts: squat, deadlift, bench press, the ones that are the powerlifting lifts, and you're just adding those together. So, and I'm hoping by the end of the year mine might be 1,500. I don't know if I'll be able to get there, but it'd be pretty awesome, because my goal is a 405 bench. According to the 1 rep kickmax calculator, I'm already about a 380. So I just have a little bit to go on the bench. If I can get my deadlift back to where it used to be, about 600 pounds, that's already 1,000 with those two lifts. And then I know I can get my squat back to 500, even though I've been struggling with depth lately. Before the end of the year, I can fix that. So that'd be pretty cool to have 1,500 pound total. You ready for your next set here, Noah?
Yeah.
All right. So you're going for another triple, right?
Yep.
Remember, focus on that breathing. Breathe in on the way down. Push out on the way up.
Yeah. I'm also going to try to do the drive to my legs.
Alright. You ready? Yeah. Alright. 3, 2, 1, lift. 1, 2. Push. 3. Good job. Alright. Yeah, this week we're doing triples, and as we go into the last 2 weeks of our program here coming up, we're going to go to just doubles. So he's at 120 right now. He might do 125 and then maybe even plates for his last week of doubles. And then we'll see what he maxes out at. Alright, for my top set of bent over row today, I'm going to be rowing 245. And again, I feel like this workout, it just really helps you get that back big. Helps you get it strong for deadlift. So let's see how this moves. Alright, this is Noah's last bench press set today, and then we'll switch. You know, every workout I design for us, I'm designing it around our equipment. So one of us is, you know, in the rack while the other one's not, and we just make sure we're using different equipment. On the last set, he's usually pretty fatigued. He's already put up a lot of bench today. So you think you're going to get all 3 reps, Noah?
I think I'm going to get 2.5.
I think you better push for 3. Just focus on that breathing, focus on the power. You got this, okay? If you need a spot on the last one, I'll help you up a little bit, but I think you got it, okay? Alright, take that deep breath. 3, 2, 1, finish. Just 1, 2, 3. Hell yeah, good job, man.
Oh yeah.
Good job. Alright, so me and Noah, we've switched workouts. Noah's going to do the bent over row now. I'm going to do bench press. While we get started warming up on these, I'm just going to go ahead and talk to you guys a little bit more about why we're starting a YouTube channel. So we talked about, you know, Noah's progress. I think is going to be awesome, and that's going to be an awesome thing to watch. But also recently I've been diagnosed with high blood pressure. You know, I've got my older kids and I had some younger kids, and I kind of got off track of my workout, got off track of my diet, got really out of shape. So this is part of me, you know, coming back, getting in shape, and hopefully, you know, whenever people can watch the whole process, it's going to inspire them that, hey, I can do this too. That guy, you know, I'm about to be 40 years old in 2 years, and so, you know, people are going to see, hey, it's not too late to hop back on the fitness wagon, get back in shape. I'm already back to the top bench press strength I've ever been. Hopefully the deadlift and squat will follow, and hopefully before I'm 40, I'm setting new PRs again. So, you know, I want you guys to be a part of that journey. Got to get these muscles warmed up more than we used to, though. That's part of it. See, one day, Noah, you'll be moving 135 like this. Hey, missing the...
Gotta pay attention.
But, yeah, so, you know, like I said, I'm gonna, last time I did 315 for 5 reps, actually. So, I don't know what I'm gonna get to today. Every now and then my tendons here kind of hurt my forearm, so we're gonna move up, see how that feels. We'll make a choice once we get a little bit higher in weight to what we're stopping at today. Alright, so we did another set. When I did my 225, I'm already feeling today I'm not going to be, you know, hitting a max bench press, but I'll probably kind of save up some energy, rest up for Tuesday, make sure I'm eating a lot of protein. Again, I'm trying to drop weight and increase my strength, and I should be able to do that just because I am so overweight at the moment. And I have been recomping. I haven't really been dropping weight, but I know my weightlifting belt fits better than it used to. And like I said, my strength has definitely come back. This next coming week, I'm going to make sure that I lock in on my diet. I'm probably going to make another video just on that, but I'm going to try to have like an absolute perfect week. And when I say that, I mean like every day under calories, eating the, you know, healthier foods, drinking water, staying away from diet sodas, energy drinks, stuff like that. So I'm just going to lock in for one perfect week and see what the results are of that. Noah, what are you trying to focus on your diet?
Protein.
So yeah, making sure you get enough protein, because if you can be lifting all you want, but if you're not eating enough protein, you're not growing muscle. Also, if you're not eating enough protein, it's hard to lose weight, you know. Plus the you know, carbohydrates, it's easy to overeat. High fats are, you know, so many calories per gram of fat, and so this builds up quick too. All right, so let's go ahead and keep this workout going.
Got some chalk on my hands for better grip on the bar. Only got 4 reps, son.
Got 4 reps. How many you think I'm gonna give this 275 now?
I think 8.
8 reps?
Yeah.
I can tell you already, that's not happening. Maybe.
Yeah. Come on, one more. I think you could do it.
I guess that felt pretty good. All I needed was somebody to believe in me, right? So.
Yeah.
Alright, so again, I'm feeling just a little bit of discomfort, but I did move that 275 for 8 reps, so you know I'm doing pretty good. So I'm just going to do my top set at 300 today. Like I said, I'll do that, make sure I stock up on protein, make sure I'm hydrated, and we'll see what we can do on Tuesday when I come back for my doubles. So let me go ahead and hit up this triple of 300 pounds. Noah's the real MVP, helping me get my fingers in the right spot. Alright.
3, 2, 1, lift.
I'll do this one more.
Okay. There you go. 4 reps.
Yeah, not too bad. It's just, like I said, those tendons are kind of sore from Tuesday when I hit that 315 for 5. So.
Yeah.
Doing our main workouts in chest and back, you know, our big bench press, our big bench over row, but we still got our accessory work to do. We're going to do some chest flies, we're going to do some assisted pull-ups, we're going to do some back flies, so we got a little more accessory stuff. Basically, we're doing sort of a power building program right now, but, you know, we are focusing on that strength. Noah's going to sign up for a powerlifting competition here in July, so I hope you guys, you know, can come see how he does there. And also, again, our goals, Noah wants to bench press 315 before the end of 2025. And I want to bench press, Noah wants to deadlift 315. I want to bench press 405 before the end of 2025. You think we're both going to get there, Noah?
Yeah.
Which one do you think is going to happen first?
Yours.
You think mine for real?
Yeah.
I don't think you get about how hard it is to push that last little bit of bench press out.
It's pretty hard to push that last little bit of deadlift out.
I guess you're right. So, you know, you guys stick around with us, and I hope you get to see, and I hope me and Noah both get our goal. So.